Hey everyone, hopefully you're having a good day. My name's Andy. My channel's Finding Value. Uh, Today we're going to go over our daily technical analysis update of oil and natural gas. I just want to, I'm doing this 2/15/2022 at 3 p.m. So I'm doing it the day before I release this stuff. And when I say things look good, it doesn't mean that the next day will necessarily be an up day. What I'm saying is it is looking good for a continued move to the upside where we cycle up and down upward. So I just wanted to kind of clarify that. And like today, we had a down day today, but it's no reversal candlestick, which means that the play to the upside is still intact. So I mean that's kind of what I want to go over. Again, it's just my financial opinion. This is not a reversal candlestick. We had a down day today. Maybe some steam got let off with some of the news that was released with the war, but it's not a reverse candlestick. We do have a wick at the bottom where there's some buying pressure coming in and buying it up towards the end of the day. We'll see where this thing goes tomorrow. I'm curious to see, and we'll look at some of the companies as well and see what they're doing. Natural gas was up higher today, kind of getting that bounce right at the support line. So that looks good for natural gas. The Spider ETF, what happened was we opened up low, but it came and finished up throughout the day, heading upward. So I think that we still have a chance to break higher if we get the buyers to step in here. It's not a reverse candlestick day. Yeah, we bounced and hit our head on this resistance, but we may take a run at it again here soon. SM Energy, oops, move that down. Oh my goodness. Why is my line? My line needs to be at the bottom of these guys. There we go. So there's the candlestick there. It's right at the bottom of this support line. It opened lower and came back up throughout the day. It means the momentum is coming to the upside throughout the day. It still looks good and we're still in the pattern. They release earnings. I think it's 224 or 6. 224 or 226 is when they release earnings. So it's probably going to go in this pattern. Then we're going to see a big break out of it when they release earnings, if it's a positive earnings release. CDEV is another one. Got a little wick at the bottom. Everything's still intact for a move higher in CDEV. This pattern's still intact. Everything looks good. I'm definitely not selling my shares. We got down. Looks like we 250 something. This looks like a good buy point here, guys, for a move higher for Crew Energy. I would be a buyer here at $2.55. It didn't quite hit my 250 mark, but it's a bullish engulfing. Looks like it wants to go higher. That looks positive. Callum Petroleum bouncing down a little bit today, but it was a little bit of an up day in terms of momentum, down in the price movement. But that's been bopping sideways. Not much to really say beyond that. Athabasca Oil, sideways day today. It's above the support lines. Everything looks good. I mean, yeah, we could pull back a little bit, but everything looks good in terms of the long-term big picture view of being above the support line and a potential move to the upside. Recaf getting a little bit of a sell-off today. We're starting to edge towards the support line. We'll see what happens there. Northern Oil and Gas, it's a down day today, but the momentum was heading back up. So buyers are coming in here and buying it. So it gapped lower, but buyers came in and bought it up throughout the day. So I still think that looks good. CPG, we're inside this little pattern here. We came down and then we got bought back up. Still looks good in my opinion for a potential move to the upside. GTE, just moving sideways, small down day. Nothing really to say there. Everything still looks good. Tellurian's trying to move higher. We'll see if we can break this resistance line on the short term. Pedevco putting in some good work. We're coming up to this support line, guys. We could see a break here at any point. We could see a big move out of Pedevco. OAS, we're still at above the support line. We'll see what this thing's doing, but it looks like it's just bouncing back and forth between its resistance and support. CRK, we're in the buy zone down here. I kind of prefer to buy it down in this area. SD, we opened up lower and it was bought up throughout the day. It still looks good for a potential move higher if the buyers want to step in here and push it. Ring Energy, small down day today. We're still above the breakout line. Everything still looks like it's intact and good to go. Surge Energy, ZPTAF. Again, we opened lower, finished higher. It's a bullish piercing pattern to move higher. It still looks good to move on higher. Tamarack Energy, Tamarack Valley Energy. Bullish piercing, looks like it wants to go higher. That is it opened, if you were to look at this, it opened down here. The momentum came all the way up and it finished above the halfway point of this candlestick before it. That is a bullish piercing pattern for a reversal candlestick to move on higher. If you were to look at it from like a 5-day, kind of looking at it from a 5-day movement, it's broken that downtrend and it's starting to come back up. So that's what it looks like on a very short-term basis on a 5-minute candlestick chart. So that looks really good. On a long-term perspective, you just get these two little down days, bigger buying pressure, small selling pressure. It's most likely going to go higher. OIH, go to the dailies here, still looking good. We're throwing in a big bullish piercing pattern. This looks like it wants to go higher. Petra Technologies, small down day today. With the OIH looking like it wants to go up, this looks like it wants to go higher as well, even though we went down today. Transocean, it opened up lower. Momentum's coming back up. I think we're going higher. Looking at pump, getting pumped up. Again, we opened lower, finished higher. Momentum's coming to the upside. We'll see what happens. So that one looks good. EXTN, just popping sideways there. Valaris moving sideways in the end of this little consolidation period. I think we'll probably move higher. MMA is still good, just moving sideways. Buyers equal to sellers on a massive pattern break. Tidewater, again, we opened lower and came back up throughout the day. Momentum is heading upward. So we'll see where that goes tomorrow. Again, next year, Oilfield Solutions, next year, NEX, open lower, finished up, almost like a bullish piercing pattern. CHX, we're getting these opening lows, but they're getting bought back up. People are entering these stocks. They are buying them up off the dips. Bullish engulfing pattern of all, oops, that was a bad drawing. Bullish engulfing, going to go higher, guys. It's engulfing all the ones before it. That looks excellent. OII, another one. It tried selling off. The sellers couldn't break out of this, guys. It got bought back up. It makes me think we want to go higher. Noble Energy, bullish engulfing, wants to go higher. Helix Energy Solutions, HLX. Hopefully we can load it here. Come on, loader. Bullish engulfing, probably wants to go higher. Looks good. So what I'm seeing is the candlesticks in the exploration and production companies and the energy service companies, looks like people are buying them up. Looks bullish to me. I don't think the war is... Some people think that it's going to come back down. The charts don't say that to me. The charts say that we want to go higher. So we'll see what happens the rest of this week and how the buying and selling and all the buyers and sellers interact with each other and what chart patterns we're putting on. But right now, it looks good. I would be a buyer of Crew Energy here. I like Crew Energy right now. These patterns like SM Energy and CDEV, they're coming up into the corner there. If we break to the upside, we're probably going to see a big move higher if we break. So we're coming up to a decision point. I'm bullish on it. It looks to me like we're going to go up. A lot of these people that think it's going to go down, go ahead, get in there and short it, and then you're going to have to cover later when you're losing, which is going to add more buying pressure to the upside when everybody's got their shorts wrong. So we'll see what happens. It sure looks bullish to me. If you guys like the content, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And thank you for listening. This is Finding Value.